Hello, everyone, and welcome once again with us, Sruti here, social media expert, and I would like to talk to you about why it is important to have personalized brand.
Alice, thanks for having me on your podcast again.
Pleasure.
Yay, this is my third time. I'm just so happy to be on your podcast all the time. So to answer your question, why personal branding is important for realtors is the market is slow and there's so much competition. Like every single person you see on social media, like realtors especially, they're thriving. Like I need a listing, I need to make content, I need to get a listing because the market is slow and you need to get that one listing, right?
Sure.
But the reason why you need to have your personal brand is instead of just copying content from someone, instead of just I'm not against AI, but instead of just getting scripts from ChatGPT, you have to show up as yourself.
You know why?
Why?
Because everyone else is taken. Like, you gotta be yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Yeah, the person on social media, you on social media should be the same person as the you
Off camera.
Offline. Yeah. So a lot of people think that I need to be certain way on social media.
Or
certain someone to get likes just the way they have million views, just the way they have million followers. But no, the way you attract clients is just being authentic. Show your failures. Show how you helped one of your clients. The person who you are copying, for example, if I copy your content,
Right.
and if I I don't have the similar experience as you.
And the energy too.
Exactly.
Right? Because like I find copying somebody else's content, not being creative on your own, like it's almost funny, right? Like, because I have not seen it.
Yeah.
But I had other people called me.
Yeah.
And they said, they're copying you. I said, okay, and that's okay. That's fine. It's online. Like, they can do whatever they want. But then I found those channels and I found these people. I don't have a problem. Copy me all day long if you can.
Yeah.
But I found that it was almost dry. I didn't believe it.
Personality. That's why it's personal branding, right? There's always a misconception when it comes to branding. People always think about the color, the logo, the certain fonts, and everything. No, that's not what personal branding is. Personal branding doesn't mean what color you use, what type of font you use. It's all about yourself.
100%.
Sure. Go on the camera, post a story. I wake up at 4:30. You wouldn't wake up at 4:30.
No, I wake up at 4:40.
See, there you go. So you can't just set your alarm at 4:30 just because Shruti is waking up at 4:30. Yes. I want to wake up and post. No. So there is actually a survey that says 84% of the home buyers choose their real estate agent out of trustworthiness. So if you show up as yourself, people will start trusting you because they see the real you.
But it is interesting what you said in the beginning, because if they are watching your content, right?
Yeah.
And then that content resonates to them in a way, which is fine. But then when if they meet you or if they know you, that's even worse.
Yeah.
If people really know you, and then you're trying to be somebody else in front of camera. So now they're like, okay, something is off.
Yeah.
It doesn't resonate. It's fake. And you lose credibility, I find.
All the time.
That's the huge...
All the time. Like Gary Vee and Alex Hormozi always says that just take the phone and start recording. That's who you are. Like, I feel a lot of people fall into this trap where like, I want to be a perfectionist. I want to do this. I can't show up as something else. No. Like, if you're not a perfectionist and if you're trying to be a perfectionist on social media, you're going to fail.
100%. So let me circle back to realtors and our colleagues in TikTok. TikTok is a unique platform, and it has obviously followers and subscribers and is interesting and filters and all kinds of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what would you say about that? I mean, like,
honestly, in my opinion, I feel TikTok is a good platform to have a good reach. But when it comes to real estate agents and realtors, a lot of Gen Zs and the generation after that are the ones that are using TikTok. I believe mostly, but I believe millennials do use it. But they are the people who are ready to get their property and who's ready to invest are millennials and people older than that.
You know what bothers me?
That's why, if you're a real estate agent, of course, post on TikTok, doesn't matter. But focus more on Instagram and Facebook.
I would agree.
If you want leads, do that.
But you know what kind of bothers me? Maybe it is just me.
Yeah.
But when I see an Instagram post, whether it's a story, a reel, or whatever, and then it has like the TikTok hashtag,
oh my God. Yeah. No, that's actually a good thing that you said. So on Instagram,
right,
you should not even try to use the word TikTok. Because Instagram hates it. TikTok doesn't see Instagram as a competition, but Instagram does see TikTok as a competition. That's why this might sound.
But you know the banner, like on the side,
on the side. That's why people.
I don't.
Yeah, that's why if you do that, you won't be getting enough reach because it's all AI right now. So if you post that, Instagram can find that you literally reposted a TikTok video. So there is actually so many links that you can use. When you can download the TikTok video and remove that logo.
Perfect, yeah.
There's actually, I will send you the link. People can see it on the caption.
Thank you, yeah.
There's a link, if you go to the website, you can post that, either the link of the TikTok video or even the downloaded TikTok video. It automatically removes the TikTok video.
The watermark.
Got it. Then you can actually repost it on every single platform.
Yeah, because So what I believe in my head, and I think I'm somewhat right, because I use two platforms the most. I use YouTube, and I use Instagram, Facebook occasionally, because it's kind of mixed between Facebook and Instagram now. TikTok, I'm not so much, but I find each of these platforms will reward you for the for being you, for being truthful, and the work you do.
Yeah.
Right?
Just being authentic.
Listen, if your content sucks, it just sucks.
It's just sucks.
I put up videos, so much work, sweat equity, perfect, everything is great, and I get 0 views, or I get 10 views, or whatever, right? But then I post a video where it's half of the work, but it's me walking or talking or me being me, just without much of editing.
Yeah, just being realistic.
Crazy, I got to word it for some reason.
Yeah, that's where I was, if you see my Instagram post, right? I literally had no makeup, nothing, just in my, I just saw this random thing. I just went on my head, I need to do a green screen recording of this certain thing about Instagram. I just took the phone, I did a great. Boom. And then you have no idea how many views. 18K views.
Wow.
18K views just by being myself. The thing is, people don't care how you look. They care what message you're trying to convey.
Exactly.
That's what is personal brand. Try to be yourself. Try to just focus on what you want to convey. So if you want to build your personal brand, stop focusing on having the colors, the brand logos. What you need to focus on is what niche you wanted to focus on. Who are your target audience? What are your experiences? What demographics you focus on? These are the things that makes you you, and just be vulnerable.
Right.
Don't be fake. Yeah. And this might be controversial to a lot of other people when it comes to social media, give you advice that it has to be perfect. If someone comes to your account, it has to be so perfect and aesthetic. No. When I see this person, that's not the person when I see in real life. That person is so funny.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
I know.
You have to show up as your...
Yeah, would do so much better. Would do so much better if they would be authentic.
Yeah.
But now let's talk about views.
Okay.
Because which of these platforms is the easiest one to get the most views out of?
Honestly, that's a great question, but I would say never focus on the views. Let's keep posting everywhere. But for real estate agents, if you want to get leads and get more business, focus more on posting content on Instagram and Facebook.
Instagram, Facebook. What about YouTube? You never mentioned YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. Let's see. That's what I said. Need more views, right? YouTube is literally the best platform for anyone.
Really?
Literally the best platform to create your personal brand. But people, where people stop focusing on YouTube, you post, and then it is not as easy as it looks when it comes to YouTube. You won't get views right away.
No.
You won't grow right away. So people will be like, oh my God, if I post this on Instagram and TikTok, I would have got already like 3K views, 4K views. But YouTube's growth is like this. And then once it peaks, it just peaks. Because not a lot of people have the guts to shoot a 5-minute, 10-minute video and post it on YouTube. It is easy to record a 30-second video and edit it on Instagram and put the captions, but it's not easy to show up as yourself on YouTube.
Yeah, it needs production, and then the length of a video makes a difference. What are you going to be talking about?
Absolutely.
And finding your niche and hitting that algorithm on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I think like you said, like just personalizing your brand, being you. I also like me. This is me personally. Like I'm not talking to you as a viewer.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I too much is too much.
Once too much too.
Yeah. Sometimes like some of these guys, like they blast their marketing so much everywhere. Logo, cards on the table, bottle, this, that. Their watch is a logo. On their forehead, they have a sticker with the logo. I'm like, okay, so I'm not gonna sit.
Everything.
I'm not gonna sit and watch a 30-minute video.
I know. Like that's what it is fake. Like, why are you like that? Kind of gives people an ick. Yeah. We're not putting any logo here. No. We don't have Unlock Your Way logo. We're just sitting and talking. Yes. We're not trying to promote anything here. That's why, you've been doing it consistently. People should know that Ellis has a channel. He's been posting content consistently. So, don't do that. I never post any of my videos with any of my watermark or my logos because, see, you should be personable. The moment you place a logo on your video, you become you're trying to market yourself as someone you're not. You're marketing your brand and not marketing yourself as a real estate agent who is ready to help someone to buy a house. Right.
No, 100%. So I agree. So tell me about your show on YouTube.
Oh, my show is the Authentic SF Show.
How's it going?
It is actually being good. The reason why I started is all because of you, because you had me on your podcast. And
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, because I've been procrastinating for so long if I needed a podcast or not. You gave me that reach for me to feel confident that, okay, now is the time to start.
Of course.
And I feel really confident. I have, my vision for my podcast is to inspire immigrants.
That's the whole goal, to inspire someone.
Even if that podcast is inspiring one person, that's a huge win for
100%,
me.
100% agree. Yeah. So sometimes, and I can see like I'm speaking for myself. Yes. Do I want the views? Yes. Do I want to be the number one platform on YouTube?
Yes.
Of course. But this is not the number one goal why I'm doing this.
No.
So the number one goal is to have these conversations, to have the network, to help somebody, to inspire somebody.
Absolutely.
And it's always to inspire somebody to be better than me.
Mm-hmm.
If I got you this far, I hope you go this far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if I inspired you and you only did this, it's great. I feel good.
Yeah.
But I wish to be here.
Yeah.
So, but listen, I will push the bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not a competition. I think it's just like a healthy challenge and healthy collaboration.
Unless I want to ask you one more thing. Now we've been having podcasts for a long time. You're so consistent, right? I have a feeling everyone started podcasts just for the sake of having podcasts. Don't you think? Don't you feel so? It's just so getting saturated. Everyone are having podcasts just because everyone is having podcasts.
Well, I think the general idea is as we're moving forward in our careers and in our lives and with the technological advancements. So what happens, I remember trading real estate and not a lot of people had Facebook, right? And then we all started getting Facebook, right?
Yeah.
So then we started getting Instagram.
Yeah.
Then we started getting YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Right? Like I remember shooting videos for homes. And that was like so long ago. I couldn't even find somebody with a video camera.
Oh my God.
Like did it on a professional level.
Yeah.
Right? So like I think it's a constant fight. And then we get into this now. It's like, okay, so everybody's doing a podcast. Like, I also want to say something. I also want to be seen. I also want this. I also want that. Which and I even had a course the other day on that topic.
You did an amazing thing.
Thank you. But I think it's if you really want it, go for it.
Go for
it.
It's
not a problem trying.
Yeah.
But I think if you're not consistent, you're gonna fail.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Real estate, social media, creator, anything, right? So
you just have to be consistent.
So to me, is a 1 year and a 5 year plan. So I said, I'm going to do it for 1 year consistently. Every single week, I'm going to come up with a video or two, depending on the schedule, with minimum one. Okay. So, but then it's a 5 year plan. If this thing doesn't work within a 5 year plan, if I didn't motivate enough people, if I didn't have enough guests, if I didn't establish at least like a little foundation, then after 5 years, I'll shut it off because I'm not capable. But I cannot expect myself, the technology, guests, or the content to strive within 3 months.
There you go. That's why I answered the question, because people think that, I'm posting consistently. Podcast takes a lot of, time and money to produce it.
100%.
Yeah. So that's the reason why I asked, doesn't matter how much time it takes. It just takes consistency. Like, once you post consistently, you will see the growth.
Yeah, but because like time is irrelevant. Like people are looking at time. Okay, so I started now. So 3 months. What does this look like? It doesn't look like nothing. Like, well, what's the hurry? Like it's not like it's like you're in a hurry and then you need like a particular requirement. You're doing it because you're doing it. It's more of a commitment and a challenge internally. What that looks like, right? Yeah. Like, so it can look like whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like when I started, my podcasts were clunky and different, and YouTube thumbnails were different. I didn't delete that. I left it there, right?
Left it there.
But that's okay.
That's okay.
But now we like even like with you, we met on the hall. We started with once and twice and 3 times, and who knows, maybe it's gonna be the 47th time, and I'm okay with that.
You just learn as you go.
Let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's give people some value. So that's it. Like, I hope you like this little video that we put together on the fly. I hope you like, subscribe, and watch more of our videos, and see you soon.
See you soon.